Good evening all, and welcome to another video on All Hail the Ale. It's Friday night, which means it's alcohol-free beer night, but this is not any ordinary alcohol-free beer night. We are doing something for the Unintended collaboration series. We are combining two drinks to see what they come out like. The two drinks in question couldn't be further removed if they tried. It's these two. It's Guinness alcohol-free and Cherry's Coke Zero. And you're thinking, what the hell is he up to? Well, there's method to the madness for this drink. We was chatting, I say we, there's a bunch of us chatting on Twitter. We were waxing lyrical about a mash gang beer, otherwise known as Rain in Blood, which was an amazing cherry chocolate stout. And Samuel Bolton decided to mention something that he may have seen, I forget exactly the context of the conversation, but he'd seen something about cherry Coke and alcohol-free Guinness. And I thought I'd give it a try. So I don't know how it's going to go. Video's been 2 weeks in the making. Didn't get to do it last week because things came up that I wanted to do instead. And this one is now ready for us to see how it goes. There's going to be no scoring on this one other than the fact that does it work? Would I try it again? Because we're not reviewing a specific beer. So we are going to just go straight in and see what it's all about. And we're going to pour, first of all, the Guinness into my Guinness original glass. And we're going to add cherry Coke bit by bit just to see what it's all about. So, the pour, we're going to enjoy the nitro surge while we're here, just because we can. Look at that beauty. Look at it. It's wonderful to see. It's one of the nicest things you can see, in my humble opinion. Glorious. It's glorious. Just as it surges up the glass, settles at the top, and gives us a fantastic looking beverage. There's no two ways about it. It's glorious to look at. And then what we're going to do, we're going to add the cherry Coke, like I say, just to see what it's all about. And before we go delving in and adding the cherry Coke, we're going to have a sample of the Guinness just to remind ourselves just how good it is. Malty, sweet goodness. Hallelujah, it's Friday. And then we're going to add the cherry Coke Zero. I couldn't find any of the full fat cherry Coke anywhere in Tesco's this week or last week. So, yeah, we've got the sugar-free version, which I guess makes it a little bit healthier, maybe. I'm going to have a little taste of cherry Coke. I haven't had it in a while, and I don't know what the cherry Coke Zero is like. Tastes like cherry Coke as I remember it. Sweet, cherry, goodness. No two ways around it. So, we've got the baseline. We've got the beer. We've got the cherry Coke. What should we go for? Let's go for about an inch. So, most of, top up the glass, really. And we have nothing to swirl it with. We see it's created a monster head. This was not intended to be used as a spoon, but the old mash gang stirry bar blade of joy. Look at that. That is interesting. So, put that somewhere where it's not going to make a mess and sample. Cheers, I think. Okay. Off the bat, it does not taste anything like Rain in Blood. It's not got the chocolate, but it tastes exactly like it is. It tastes like cherry Coke poured in alcohol-free Guinness. The cherry's quite muted, though. The Guinness is really quite overpowering, so let's add a bit more cherry just to even it out a little. I'm not going to stir it again because that made a monumental mess. But it does make a banging head. Let's have another taste. It tastes just like it did before, just a little bit more cherry. And Whilst it's perfectly acceptable to drink, it is in no way, shape or form a substitute for Raining Blood, which means you've got to go out and buy some Raining Blood if there's any left. If there's not, Mashgate needs to make more. And yeah, it's okay. It is okay, but just don't go expecting Raining Blood. Yeah, that's all we can take from it. It tastes exactly like someone has poured cherry Coke into Guinness, and given that that's exactly what it is, I'm not really surprised. It's a perfectly acceptable, drinkable drink. It's just like having Guinness and Black in that sense, but cherry flavour. And would I do it again? Probably not, to be honest. Only because I was hoping for it to be a little bit closer to Raining Blood, and it's not. It's got that Coca-Cola flavour to it as well, which it doesn't work very well. But, I can drink this one. I'm not going to be a heathen and pour it down the sink. I just won't add any more cherry Coke to it. It's, it's one to chalk up to experience. And maybe try for yourself. You might like it more than I do. You might like that little cola edge to your Guinness. You might not. There we go. So, ladies and gents, boys and girls, if you do try it, let me know in the comments section below. Because I'll be very, very interested to see what you think. I'll try not to make as much mess as I did. And we'll leave it there. And we're going to say, those have been the beverages. I've been me. Them down there are the buttons. You know exactly what to do with them by now. You've got your like, comment, dislike, and subscribe. Choose any combination of as you wish. And I will see you again soon for another one. Bye for now.